All right, so what important parts of a healthy coastal sage scrub ecosystem did you think of? We want to have lots of native plants and not a lot of black mustard. We also want to have a large variety of native plants so they can provide food and shelter for lots of different animals, such as birds and bugs. We need to have animals present from different parts of the food chain too. So bugs that eat our plants and birds that eat those bugs and carnivores that eat other animals, for example. We also need to have enough water in the soil for our plants to thrive, as well as nutrients needed for growth. And we need decomposers in the soil to help break down the plants and animals when they die, so that material can be cycled back into the ecosystem. It's all a very complex system, and we want your help to test the different restoration strategies and help figure out how to create the best ecosystem that has lots of healthy native plants, as well as bugs and birds and mammals, all living in and feeding on those plants. That brings us to our Project Crystal experiment for this year. We want to investigate the best plants to use to create the healthiest coastal sage scrub ecosystem. To do that, we set up an experiment with UC Irvine. We chose a mix of plants that are known to be water savers and use most of the water they take up for growth, and a mix of plants that are water spenders and tend to lose more of the water they take up through their leaves. We planted both of those mixes of seeds in separate plots of land in a degraded area of Morrow Canyon called the Bowl that had been taken over by black mustard from human impacts. We also left some areas just as they were and didn't remove the non-native plants or plant new plants. We call these areas control plots where we don't do anything, so we can compare our two different seed mixes to what would happen if we didn't restore the area at all. Now that we're a few years from when we planted the different seed mixes, we want to investigate which one created the best coastal sage scrub ecosystem with a healthy mix of native plants, animals, bacteria, and fungi. Our partners at UCI are collecting data on the amount of native and non-native plants that grow and survive in each of our different seed mixes. 7th grade students are collecting data on the decomposers and the amount of water in the soil in the different seed mixes. What we want your help with is to look into how the different plant types will affect the activity of insects and birds. So with our whole community of researchers, we'll be able to make an informed decision about the best types of plants to choose when restoring Morrow Canyon in the future. Our two research questions are, which plant mix has the highest number of insects present, water saver plants, water spender plants, or unrestored plots with non-native plants? And which plant mix do birds eat the most caterpillars from? Water saver plants, water spender plants, or unrestored plots with non-native plants? We're really looking forward to having your help with this project.